Welcome to Blazing Baseball, October 23rd, 2023. We blaze through today's baseball topics, and we are Astros, Yankees, and Marlins fans, and the fucking Rangers are now winning 4-1.
Oh,
And this is a must-win for the Stros.
it's the top of the third inning in Houston at Minute Maid Park. Rangers, 3 runs up on the Astros. Top of the third.
It's not what we need.
Yeah, Garcia hit a
'Cause-
homer.
Yeah, the season will be over if we lose.
That's right.
Not going to the World Series.
Yep, that's it.
We got to score some runs, time, and then win this game.
Definitely need to not let them score any more runs and then score 4.
So on Saturday, the Phillies beat the D-backs 6-1, and then already today, the D-backs beat the Phillies 5-1. So that series is tied 3-3. The next game we play tomorrow at 7:07 Central Time. And yesterday, the Rangers beat the Stros 9-2, and now we're at Game 7.
Now we're at Game 7. Well, the Phillies lost today to the D-backs in Philadelphia. Kelly got the win for the D-backs, and Nola got the loss for the Phillies. Now, Kelly is 2-1 in the postseason with a 2.65 ERA, and Nola is 3-1, getting the loss with a 2.35 ERA. So the D-backs had a double by Longoria, a triple by Marte, Yuli's brother, Gurriel Jr., he got a home run, and so did Pham. The Phillies only had 6 hits. And they had 1 double. That was it. No long balls. D-backs win the game 5-1. There was no save because they won by 4 runs. There were 45,473 fans at Citizens Bank Park, where the D-backs take it to the Phillies and beat them. And they're going to go into Game 7, which is tomorrow.
Yeah, sorry for mispronouncing any names of this podcast. Pitching for the D-backs is Fad with a 2.13 ERA and 17 strikeouts. He's 0 for 0. And then Suarez will be pitching for the Phillies. He's 1-0 with a .64 ERA and 13 strikeouts.
All right, so who's hitting for the Astros?
So, well, pitching for the Stros was Javier, and he has a 4.09 ERA now. They yanked him in the first because he gave up 3 runs.
He gave up the home run. He gave up 3 runs. Yeah.
And then Maiden came in, and he has a 0.0 ERA. He did all right, and now Brown is in with a 2.84 ERA.
And they got a run on him already.
Yeah, and then pitching for the Rangers is Scherzer with a 9.0 ERA. Up first for the Rangers is Seaman at second base batting 184, and then Seager at shortstop batting 333, and then Carter at left field batting 306, and then Garcia at right field batting 306, and then Garver at DH batting 303, and then Heim at catcher batting 244, and then Lowe at first base batting 217, and then Hung at third base batting 293, and then Taveras at center field batting 270. Up first for the Stros is Altuve at second base batting 289. And then Bregman at third base, batting 184. And then Alvarez at DH, batting 436. And then Abreu at first base, batting 300. And then Brantley at left field, batting 208. And then Tucker at right field, batting 139. And then Chazzy Fizz McCormick at center field, batting 269. And then Pena at shortstop, batting 189. And then Maldonado at catcher, batting 148. And then the RBI belongs to Abreu.
Come on, let's go, Astros. We need some hits. Well, first they got to get the Rangers down. It is the top of the third.
Still 4-1.
It's still 4-1, and there's 1 out.
Mm-hmm.
1 out. No runners on base.
And looks like we're gonna get Heim out, and now it's 2 outs.
Okay, good. Mm-hmm. Got to get them down, then start scoring some runs. Get some hits. They're at home. They could hit it.
Yep.
At Minute Maid Park.
Yes, and so we have news on Brian Abreu suspension,
Okay.
and he will serve the ban in 2024. So that's ultimately a win for the Astros.
Right. Definitely.
It should have been no suspension whatsoever, but they already during the game they for some reason declared it was intentional, even though it wasn't. And so there's a article here by ESPN by Alden Gonzalez, and then it goes on to say that Garcia is facing an undisclosed fine,
It's going to get fined.
and it says the appeals hearing was held Monday before John McHale Jr., special assistant to MLB Commissioner Rob Manfred, who determined that the suspension was reasonable but didn't think it was appropriate to affect such an important game. A source with knowledge of the situation said.
All right. So he was reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, it says Abreu was also fined an undisclosed amount.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, they're not going to disclose how much money he was fined.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's interesting that Garcia just gets off scot-free. Even though I felt like he was the one that...
The instigator.
Instigator.
Yeah, it was the instigator.
But they're blaming it on Abreu's being intentional, but it wasn't intentional.
Well, there you have it.
The bench of clothes after Garcia was yapping his mouth to Maldonado.
Right.
For no reason.
They were pushing and shoving. Yes. Was not good.
Yep, no.
And the Astros got the Rangers down. Okay. Heading to the bottom of the third inning. All right, Astros going to need some hits. It's Altuve, Bregman, and Alvarez coming up to bat.
Yep, any other baseball topics you want to go over today?
Go Astros, that's it.
Go Astros, that's it. And we'll catch you here on Blazing Balls in a minute, blazing through today's other sports ball topics. Peace.